Okay, so this right here is the actual elevator, as you can see from the last clip. It goes up and down, and it is awesome, and it fits in this tiny little area. Uh, you may be thinking, oh my god, that's a lot of redstone for a tiny little build. Well, no, it's actually not, because if you come down here and, whoops, if you come down here and look at it from the bottom, it is actually extremely complicated, and you definitely need all those. And sometimes there's ghost blocks, which is kind of annoying. So, oops. It is actually a flying machine, vertical up and down flying machine that goes in both directions. And it can it can go up and down with a press of a button. So if I just remove the obsidian real quick, then you can see, sorry, you can see the entire build, or the entire flying machine right here. Of course, this probably doesn't give any explanation of what all this redstone is. Well, this right here, this little thing right, not little, big thing right here, is what you use to stop it. So it's actually much more complicated than it should have been. But there's an observer right here, obviously, and it puts out an output which retracts this piston, meaning that if there's obsidian right here, the slime blocks don't actually pick it up, and it would just break the whole thing. So it would so you have to use a piston to retract it. This would be much easier if it didn't work like that, but it retracts the piston with this pulse adder. I think that's what it's called. It's not what it's called, but whatever. It adds it a pulse lengthener. It keeps this retracted for a little while, meaning that all the slime blocks won't pick it up. So it observes that this is coming down, it gets pulled out of the way, and after it goes, and after everything moves out of the way, it goes back. But it gives a pulse. Or it gives a pulse, and it takes a second, but after that, it'll activate this observer twice, or actually, no, it'll just activate this observer once, meaning, and it will make this this sticky piston push this block of redstone onto this, which pushes this up, which is observed by this observer, which is put into this, which gets observed by this observer, which pushes this sticky piston out, which then but it also pushes this normal piston out onto this observer, which activates this normal piston right here, which will actually stop it. So it'll be right here, and it will stop the machine, and then it will retract, because after this goes off, it'll retract it, and so that's how to stop it. But then if you want to start it, this is actually pretty cool. But you hoe the ground right here, which gets observed by this observer. The observer is like the best item block in the game ever. They're just awesome. Which gives a pulse, which goes through a bunch of stuff, which makes this pull, this observer right here, makes that pull this down, because if it didn't, then it would just start going down. And then this right here is the same thing as that, which updates this observer, which then which then makes this entire thing start working. So if you see in action, it's this. And I'm getting some crazy lag. I'm sorry about that. But starts going down, going down, going down, going down, and this this block right here is there for the observer up there, so that it doesn't do any, so that it is able to stop before the slime block picks it up. So this goes down to right there. I'm not going to be doing a tutorial on this actually because it's much too complex, but I will. I don't know what I will. I'll be showing you what all of it does. Which is what I've already been doing. Which takes this, then it takes this, grass block, these grass blocks down to right here, which gets stopped because of this, obsidian, and then, then, you can come over here, press the, button, it'll give a 1 tick pulse, which goes through here. This is what's cool about it. It goes through here and activates this dropper right here, which goes into a tripwire hook, which makes this thing go back up again. But then it gets underneath those slabs. It gets picked up by a hopper, which goes up into the dropper again, and then it's I tried to open the GUI of observer. That's not a thing. And it goes through. It just has a observer clock. And it just makes it go back up into here again. It also opens this door right here. So if you do this, then it opens it like that. And I guess something's broken or something. You can also actually activate the wow, there. So it goes up, back up to the start, and then you can get whatever you want. Click this. I guess it's broken though. And go back. Probably because I removed the obsidian. But the thing is, you can actually. I didn't show this in the other thing, but or not. I mean, not the other thing. The other clip. You could but you can so if you want to call the elevator down, then you can press this button. But like it opens or closes it, so kind of annoying, but I didn't really know how to fix that. So open it again, but you can see that it's coming down, and if you wait a second, then it will come down to you, and you can then get on and go back up. And that's what this redstone torch tower is for. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I don't have an outro.